So month to date, I've made the least amount I have in the past 6 months, and I'm not upset about it. And I'm not gonna hit you with some bullshit like, oh, you need to work harder, you need to work harder. Cause like, bro, everyone says that shit. Everyone's like, yo, it's the great lock-in of 2025. Like, that's the most cringy ass shit. I always see it on Money Twitter. But the main thing I want to focus on in this video, and it's something I've actually learned recently, or I've been thinking about recently, and it's really just detaching yourself from the outcome. So what do I mean by this? Well, let's say you had a big day. You made the most amount of money you've ever made in the past year in one single day. Or let's say you hit a new PR at the gym. Yes, it's okay to be happy about those things, but the longer you linger on those things, the longer or the easier it is for you to just circle jerk and get free dopamine from that thing instead of moving on to the next thing and getting the next badge on your shoulder. And a lot of people, and myself included, have done this. You know, you hit a big day, you get a PR, and you're like, or I feel like it's so much more common in like online money, right? You hit your biggest ever month. Tell me this isn't facts. You hit your first 10K month. Okay, maybe some of you guys that are watching this haven't hit their first 10K month, but you hit your first big month, and the next month is complete fucking dog shit. You wanna know why? It's because of that circle jerking notion. A lot of people don't realize that, but it's a lesson that everyone needs to learn. And that, funny enough, the same thing actually goes for the reverse. So whenever you have a bad outcome, it is very, very easy to circle jerk or ponder about that problem from an emotional standpoint. And oftentimes, this is the downfall for going into a negative spiral, you know? And it's very easy to get into that, but there's also a very easy solution to avoid that. And all it is, bro, is literally just like, think logically. Think logically. Whether you win or you lose, think logically, what's the next step? It's okay to be happy. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be upset. But the sooner you get off of those emotions and just start thinking logically, the faster you will, get over this hump, or, get an even higher result than what you were aiming for. That's like a really, like, that goes with saying, like, obviously we're human, and like, obviously you're gonna be emotional, but if you can avoid that as much as possible, you will outlap your competitors. You will outlap literally everyone, because you got over that first hurdle, which is your own emotional side. And yeah, like that's been a really big lesson. And like, the other thing too is, because I detach myself from the outcome, I'm also not gonna put myself into a scarcity mindset. So this is like the second big thing of this video. I don't think this video is gonna be too long, to be fair, but the second biggest thing about this video is that, like, you want to not live in that scarcity mindset. Oftentimes what happens is, well, there's actually the duality of this as well, with winning and losing, but it's easier to say it with like when you lose, and it's very easy to paint this picture. So whenever someone loses, oftentimes what happens is, they'll go into a scarcity mindset, meaning they will just completely just like, be like, oh shit, like, they'll start second guessing themselves. They'll start spending less because they don't know if they're gonna make money again, and what ends up happening is, because of this scarcity mindset, you end up feeling, or making everyone around you feel, and making yourself feel like you're not deserving, and you don't actually have the skills that got you to your current point. And you start building this imposter syndrome, and it's literally like one of the worst things you can do for yourself is think from a scarcity standpoint. Think about little kids, okay? Okay, not like that. I don't know why that's like literally right where my brain went, but okay. So like, think of kids. when they are young, or think maybe when you were a kid, when you were young, you probably were extremely delusional, and you're curious about everything. You weren't second guessing things. You just did it. You just hopped on the bike and rode it. Maybe you fell over a couple times, but you rode it. And you kind of want to have that youthful reality whenever even talk about business. I guess even in life, like I feel like a youthful perspective is very helpful. So yeah, like if you can avoid that scarcity mindset and avoid circle jerking the wins and losses, just think emotionally, you will outpace so many people. And like, yes, I made a lot less in this past month than I have. Maybe these next couple of days, because it's not the end of the month. It's still the 26th. But like, you can still, like, we can still make it out of the trenches, I guess. I don't know. But I'm not gonna let that hold myself back. I know exactly what I need to do. I'm not living in a scarcity mindset. I literally just bought this camera today, even though like I'm making no money, because I know I'll make more money. Like it's like a given. And I'm going to Bali with my boy Val. I'm gonna see George for the first time. We're also gonna have like some other dudes get flown out as well. So we'll be scheming, making better content. I kind of want to just start posting on this channel to. I don't know why I'm so or not like disgusted, but like I can't speak. I'm like nervous almost. But I'm starting this channel. I have my main channel where it's like basically targeting coaches. This is just gonna be like probably daily or basically daily of me just talking about mindset things and documenting my own journey. But yeah, I hope this was valuable. Yeah, like bro, big lessons coming. And if you liked it, subscribe.